Sorry about that. Three, one, down. Can folks confirm if we're back on? Sorry about that. I think we lost our stream briefly. These things happen. Can someone confirm we are back up? Oh, I could check on my own phone, I guess. Let's see. Anybody there? Let me see. Sorry about this, guys. Here, let me put up technical issues. There we go. Sorry, folks. It looks like we lost our connection for a bit, and our viewership went down quite a bit. But so maybe while we wait that, I'll pour myself. Wow, a beer. I hope you're having a drink yourselves over there. Let's see. This is the Goes With Mixed Berry Sour Ale. And my Lexington Co-op Pilsner. So, yeah, we'll just wait till we get a few more people back. It's not a Pilsner, sorry. Pint glass. Thank you, Ellen. This is definitely not a Pilsner glass. Yeah, people are coming back. Again, sorry for the, and we'll go back to the piece, the Oasin. Let me see. Let me see. Should be back. Let me see. Let me just hop over on. Can you, YouTube folks? Can you tell me if the stream is back on YouTube? Just type yes on YouTube or something. Ooh, Chardonnay. That sounds very nice. Let me just go to YouTube and make sure it is the same. Sorry, guys. I'll be with you very soon. I apologize. Technology, I tell you, it's. Oh, I see. Yep. Please use find new link. It seems like most people are back. Let me just update our website very quickly with the new link. I'm so sorry, but this will just be a quick second on YouTube. because I feel terrible if anybody's missing out on this stream just because of technical glitches. Okay, paste. Let me see. Share, copy. I'll be right with you guys. Sorry, you got to look at the side of my head for just a little longer. Edit. Almost. There. Okay, update. Well, if anybody hears this, it's back on our website, the new link. Sorry. Okay, well, let's see. Susan, are you back on? Because she's playing on this one. I want her to hear it. You back on. Okay, well, we're back. Excellent. Yeah, Brett, it is those beers. I should have waited till after the stream to drink them. Here goes. Yeah, people are back, and the rest will come along. So let me go back to the Oasin. Without further ado, enjoy. Thank you. Cheers. That was great. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Aaron. And indeed, Aaron is the associate principal trumpet player with the San Francisco Symphony. And it's just great because, all of us here in the BPO have seen him grow up. Here, let me move my glass so you don't see my glass. But yeah, we've seen him grow up. He played in GBYO and everything, and now he's doing great things out in the world. So hat off to you, Aaron. Thank you for letting us share that with our audience. What do we have next? Oh, yes, next we have a little more Bach. I know we're not doing Bach and Bruce, but we can do Bach because there's nothing wrong with Bach. This is the Sarabande from the third cello suite, the C major cello suite, but it's going to be played on bass, string bass, by Jonathan Borden, one of our BPO bass players. And he actually bass players, or at least he plays it in G major instead of C major, but it's still incredibly impressive, I think, to see. It sounds so graceful and such a large instrument. So hats off to you, Jonathan. And I guess that's my phrase tonight. Hats off to you. Hats off to everybody. So enjoy it. It's about 2 minutes long, not very short, not very long, but it's exquisite. So enjoy. Here we go. Thanks. Here, let me take this up for a second because there's a group warming up in there. But thanks, Jonathan. That was great. And again, that was the Sarabande from the third cello suite, played on bass. And I love the Sarabande. It has that emphasis on the second beat. It's in 3, but it has a beautiful emphasis on 2. I've never seen it dance, but I'd love to, because maybe it might change the way I interpret it myself. Before we go on to our next piece, you guys can keep warming up. It's okay. I'm the only one hearing you. Before I get on to the next piece, I just want to give a shout out to other live streams that are going on. That just want to make you aware, even though probably most of you know them, on the BPO on Tuesday nights at 7 on WNED radio, and through their website you can stream it to their they broadcast past concerts of the orchestra. They're a lot of fun to catch, and if you want to enhance your experience, you can hop on the BPO's Facebook page Cheryl Hadika and Jaman Dunn, our associate conductor, are there in a group chat where you can they say a lot of info, trivia, and you can ask questions. It's not quite as interactive as this, but it's pretty nice actually, and you should stop by. So that's Tuesday nights at 7. Then on Wednesday nights, the Menagerie Trio. You can find them on Facebook. We'll link to them on a post. So they do Wednesday night concerts at 7:30. And the wonderful thing is they have 3 great musicians under one roof that can get together and make music in close quarters. So that's a luxury that we don't have. The chamber players don't have. But check them out. They're on Wednesday nights at 7:30. So really, you can have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays full of music. Yeah. So now, without further ado, let me put these on so we can go to writer Shelley and Cheryl Hadika in their house. So let me bring them on. Where are you guys? Here you are. And I go like this. And you should. Well, oh, I know why. It's my fault. I'll fix that. Don't worry. Don't stress. I'm not stressed. There we go. Do this, and do this, and do this, and you should be there. Oh, there. Oh, good. Whew. Hello, welcome, guys. You're on. I can see you. I can see you waving. You can't see me, but that's okay. Good. Well, can you tell us what you're going to be playing tonight?
Yes, this evening we are going to perform Sonata 1984, and it's written by Don Haddad. Don was a horn player in Utah and then later taught horn in Ohio at Ohio University for a number of years. He wrote this in 1966, and I'm not sure if it's really based on the book 1984, but there are a couple different sections that you'll hear come back a lot, and maybe that has something to do with the novel. So
Great. Well, we can't wait to hear it. I'll type in the comments here what the piece is. But enjoy. Thanks for playing, and can't wait to hear it.
thanks for having us.
Bravo! Bravo! Yay! Thank you, guys. That was wonderful. Thanks for playing. Oh, wait a minute. You can't hear me. You couldn't hear me. Sorry. Bravo. That was beautiful, and we loved it. And it's fascinating how much color and texture he can get. I mean, Ryder, no offense, but it's just a couple drums on a. Is that yeah? It's like not a lot, and it's just thank you. So yeah, it was really good. So thanks for playing. And I already mentioned Cheryl does the Facebook page on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, sorry, Tuesdays for the BPO's 7 o'clock broadcast on Tuesdays. So stop by and not only ask her questions, but tell her how awesome she played tonight. So thanks, guys. And we will see you. I'll see you around. Thanks. Bye. Yep. Bye bye. Great. So that was great. What's next on our? Oh, yes. Well, thank you. And while the stream was happening, or what? There. Sorry, I hung up on them. I had not hung up on them. Well, they could have stayed on. While the stream was going on, my neighbor Kate Holzmer, who's also a violist in the orchestra in the BPO and also a frequent player with the chamber players, brought me some bread. I'm going to try it now for the first time. So it's oh It's very good. It's very good. And sorry to speak with my mouth open, but the stream is going on. My mouth full, not my mouth open. But I think Kate had said that prior to this quarantine, she had never baked in her life, and she didn't bake it. Oh, well, never mind. We'll say that she baked it. Check out the crust in that thing. It's amazing. It's like amazing. It's got great chew, and so we'll say that Kate baked it. I'm sure she would do just as good. Oh, great. Thanks for the clarification, Alan. At any rate, on to more music. Now we have some Piazzolla, Astor Piazzolla. I don't need these right now. So you can see my haircut, how it's growing out. Astor Piazzolla, his tango Oblivion. And this was submitted to me by Susan Schumann. On violin, we have Lauren Silvertrust, and on cello, we have Amélie Fradette. So enjoy Astor Piazzolla's Oblivion. That was lovely. That was gorgeous. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Amelie. That was beautiful. So yeah, thank you. It's great music. You know, this is difficult for all of us going through this, stuck at home, not being able to see or interact with our friends, our audience, or our fellow musicians. But we got to do the best we can, and this is we're trying, we're trying. So thank you so much. Um, let's see what's next. Before we go to our next piece, I need some house keeping, since I guess these are going to be our normal concerts for now. I wanted to thank our I wanted to thank our sponsors. That without them, our concerts would not be possible. Our corporate sponsor, ABC Omega, thank you so much. And then the Cullen Foundation and the New York State Council on the Arts. We receive grants from them that make our regular concerts possible, and technically, I guess now because this is what we're doing now, and obviously, as PBS likes to say, it's not just our corporate sponsors, but it's also viewers like you. Indeed, viewers like you make a difference. Just stopping by and listening is great. A lot of you have, it's in the past few weeks, have sent us some gifts. We don't normally ask, even in our concerts. We welcome you to become part of our circle of supporters, but you don't have to. It's not essential. One thing that I did get, let me reach for it. I just got these in the mail. Many of you may know or may not know. I grew up in Maryland, around Baltimore. So this is the socks of the Maryland flag. So I was going to wear them tonight, but then you wouldn't see them because I didn't want to lift my feet up to the screen. But thank you, Philip, for the socks. I appreciate them. A shout out to all my Maryland friends that are watching. If you want to indeed support our ensemble, go to our website, buffalochamberplayers.org, and you can get in touch with us or do what you want. Oh, that's true. Actually, that Maryland, it's a good segue for our next piece. Our next piece on the program is by Caroline Mallonee. Carrie Mallonee is our composer in residence, and she's the Maryland connection is that I studied when I was in Baltimore. I studied when I was in high school. I was in the Peabody Conservatory prep division, and it turns out so was Carrie. We for some reason didn't run into each other there, but I know what studio she was in. I know a lot of her friends from there, so we have a lot of friends in common. So it's just kind of funny that now, years later, we're back together here making music. So for our next piece by Carrie Mallonee, or Caroline Mallonee, it's titled Bidwell Trio. I'm sure some of you may have heard it. We've played it at various locations, but the piece was written for a concert that we were doing, miniatures and collages, and Jerry Mead, a local artist, was involved with this program. And Carrie wrote a piece dedicated to him, and it's a collage, a musical collage of sorts. It's for two violins and viola, and it starts sort of together, but then it drifts apart with different motives happening at different times. It's sort of kaleidoscopic in a way. So anything that you hear after the first minute or so that lines up is purely accidental. Kind of like the way when you move a kaleidoscope, you might see something, oh, that's amazing, but you may never see it again. So it's sort of like that. On this one we have, let's see, Megan Prokes on violin. We also have Lauren Silvertrust on violin, and I'll be playing viola. And Megan Prokes used to be a violinist with the BPO. and she's now in Colorado. She left us, and we miss her. We miss her dearly, but we're glad we can make music with her again remotely like this. And I'm sure you'll be seeing more of her in the weeks to come. Because once a Buffalo chamber player, you're always a Buffalo chamber player. So thank you and enjoy Caroline Mallonee's Bidwell Trio. Thank you. Um, I love that piece, and it's part of a much larger collection of works that Carrie has written. They're all string tunes. A lot of them are for solo instruments, solo string, violin, viola, or cello, and oh, what's happening? I think. Oh, there we go. We're back. Whew. Sorry, my signal is dipping here, so hopefully everybody heard what I was saying. But yeah, this was part of a larger work by Carrie String Works that we have a grant from New Music USA. We were going to record it this June. That's still sort of up in the air. We're trying to figure out how we're going to record all these things. They're being flexible that we can maybe push it to the fall. Uh, we'll figure it out. But it's great music, and that's hopefully going to be our debut concert, debut CD by all of Carrie's music. So um, one our stream is basically done. We're done with music, but before we end, I wanted to say today is Megan Proke's birthday. It's also Mark Hickar's birthday next door. So, and I'm sure they're both watching. So I'm going to play Happy Birthday. And luckily, we're not all going to, well, we're all going to sing together, but you're not going to hear the collective sound because if any of you have tried singing Happy Birthday over Zoom, it doesn't work. That's why we have to do these multi-streaming, multi-tracked recordings because they wouldn't work otherwise. So let's play. I'll play Happy Birthday, and you sing along. Happy Birthday, Megan, or Happy Birthday, Mark, or Happy Birthday, anybody in your life. So here we go. Yay, yay, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Let me fix my mic because I have to lower it a little bit. But yay. So just a few things left to do. I wanted to thank all of tonight's performers. Shijen and Fong and I played the Goldberg variations, and we'll have more of those for you next time. Brett played the wonderful solo piece by Tom Johnson. Amy Licata, Andrea, Eva, and I did Ukulele, or Ukulele. Aaron and Susan playing the Iwaisen. Jonathan Borden, thank you for the Bach. Cheryl and Ryder, thank you for the piece by Don Haddad, the Sonata in 1984. And Amelie joined the trio for Oblivion. And Megan, she joined us for a Bidwell trio. So let me just transition here again. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next Thursday. And if you have any questions or comments or things we could do better, you think we could do better, or if you have the technical know-how to tell us, like, this is how you do this, please send me an email, shoot me an email, find me somehow. If you know that we're doing something wrong technically, you probably know how to find me online. So thank you so much, and stay tuned for our closing music credits. I guess making whoopee is a tradition now. So go forth and make whoopee. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.